Hey, last night I saw this in the theater, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on Becoming Led Zeppelin, the documentary that's out now. Really, really good and really well done. It's a really powerful movie on how Led Zeppelin kind of got their start. And basically, what they do in the movie is they do interviews with the three surviving members, John Paul Jones, Jimmy Page, and Robert Plant. And they're interviewing them. But they do something really cool is they found an old interview with John Bonham, the drummer, who didn't give a lot of interviews, and they dug that up. It was never released, and it's a audio, no video to it, but you could hear his voice, and they splice him in talking throughout the movie. So it was really interesting how they did it. The sound was great. Them playing live sounded incredible. It was loud. You could feel it. And overall, the movie was really powerful, and I thought it was very well done. You could kind of get a sense to just how powerful this band is from their live playing and the power of their live performance. And that was back in, the footage they're showing is from 68, 69, 70. They dug up a lot of old concert footage and archival footage I've never seen before. So it's really cool seeing that on the big screen. So what they did was this is about the beginning. So they kind of took each member and they went through, how they got started on their instruments. It took them up through their early and teenage years and all the bands that they were in, how they met each other, and then how Led Zeppelin got together. And, they're each commenting on this as they take you through the film. And then basically it is about their first two records. Their first record, Zeppelin 1, which is arguably probably on my top 6 debut records of all time. And then Led Zeppelin 2. And these records, by the way, are absolutely phenomenal because there's just so many incredible songs, one after another, after another, after another. So they splice in the interviews, and it was really interesting because they're playing the actual John Bonham audio while the current day, while the members are listening to it, and you could just see them lighting up, and you could see the love in their eyes, and they're almost tearing up. It was really, really cool. So the movie takes you through their first two records. I think what's really interesting is like when Jimmy Page was talking about like the songwriting process and how they wrote their songs and put their arrangements together, and also the studio process and their vision for the sound and the record and their inspiration and whatnot. So that was really interesting as well. So any fan of classic rock, I'm a lifelong Zeppelin fan, so of course I had to go see it, but any fan of rock, hard rock, and music documentaries will love this movie. It was very, very well done. My only criticism, and this is just slight criticism, is that, I would have liked to have seen more, like go through the next few records, but then it's like, then they would have skimped on the early stuff, right? So there's only so much you could pack into 2 hours. The other thing is, they didn't really talk a lot about the challenges yet. I know that kind of comes up later with the band. So they mainly focused on the good stuff, and that's fine. It just kind of, the whole movie kind of had this charm to it. So if you haven't gotten a chance to see it, go see it, and go see it in IMAX in the theater, because the sound, you could feel it, and really, really good. Let me know what you think if you saw it, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Leave a comment below, like and follow for more. Keep rocking. See you soon.